You are not alone. Have you ever felt a silent force protecting you from an accident? A whisper in your heart telling you to stop or to keep going? A warm, safe, nameless feeling when you need it most? If you have felt this way, you may have heard the voice of your guardian angel, but have not learned to communicate clearly with them. Mahavatar Babaji, the immortal guru of the Himalayas, taught, "No one is born without a guardian light." But most people have forgotten how to connect with that light. Today's article is a reminder, a way back, a guide for you to not only believe in your guardian angel, but also learn to name, feel, talk to, and accompany them on your spiritual journey. Who is a guardian angel? A form of light that symbols with your soul. Since ancient times, across civilizations, from Hinduism, Christianity, Sufi Islam, Tibetan Buddhism to Western mystical traditions, the image of the guardian angel has been present in many forms. But the common thread that transcends religion is this: there is an invisible, wise, loving force that accompanies you, not to control you, but to support you in fulfilling your soul's most sacred purpose. Different names for the same light entity. Hinduism, Deva, Atman Brahman Shakti, or Guardian Shakti. Christianity, Guardian Angel. Sufi Islam, Ruh al-Qudus, Holy Spirit, the embodiment of divine light. Modern esotericism, Higher Self, Oversoul Fragment, or Celestial Guide. And in Babaji's teachings, your guardian angel is not a separate entity from you. It is your highest conscious self, existing simultaneously in many layers of reality, guiding the limited consciousness that is now incarnated. This illuminates a profound spiritual truth. You are not looking for an angel, you are being accompanied by your highest self. Why do you feel like an angel knows everything? Because it is the part of your soul that has transcended time, looking at you from a higher dimension with unconditional love. They know the way, but do not force you to go. They hold the map of your soul, but respect your free will. They do not command, they whisper in light, waiting for you to choose to listen. Each person is a ray of light, accompanied by another light to remind them they have not been forgotten. Mahavatar Babaji. Why do we lose connection with our guardian angel? When doubt closes the door to intuition. As a child, you saw angels. They were not hallucinations. You had invisible friends, felt someone was there, believed in miracles. Because the child's mind is still pure, not yet divided by reason, social beliefs, religion, or physical science standards. The child's energy field is still completely open, interacting with non-physical frequencies. Babaji once said, "When you don't know what doubt is, you see things more clearly than adults. But what happens when you grow up? You are taught. Angels only exist in fairy tales. Only science is real. What you don't see doesn't exist. You learn to trust your eyes, ears, and reason instead of your feelings and intuition. And so the door to higher dimensions closes, not because the angels leave, but because you no longer hear their call." Babaji warns, whenever you deny your intuition, you are not just losing a sense of intuition, you are turning your back on the divine within yourself. The 4 main reasons you lose your connection with your guardian angels. Identifying yourself with your body and your ego. Believing that you are only a physical person equals closing yourself off to a higher connection. Living in duality and constant reaction. When you are too busy reacting, worrying, thinking, you are no longer quiet enough to listen. Limiting beliefs about the invisible world. Believing that only special people can make contact. Not practicing inner silence. Angels do not scream, they only appear when you are quiet enough. The good news is, this connection has never been broken. It just needs to be remembered. Signs that your guardian angel is near you, how the higher realms send a signal to those who will listen. Angels do not speak in human language. They do not walk into your room with white wings in the middle of the night. They communicate in the language of energy, intuition, and symbols, a language more ancient than language, understood only by the soul. When your mind is silent, the world begins to speak in its true language. Mahavatar Babaji. 1. Synchronicity. You think something, and then hear someone say it again. You ask a question, and a song, a passage from a book, or a sign on the side of the road answers you in a strange way. This is not coincidence. In the spiritual universe, this is called whispering through synchronicity, when physical events are arranged to awaken you from unconsciousness. Real-life example. You ask in your mind, am I on the right track? Just then, you see a bus passing by that says, keep going. You're close. Message: angels don't respond with words, they respond with coincidence flow. Watch. 2. Repeating numbers, sacred codes from the light realm. Angels, higher souls, and guides often communicate through numbers, because numbers are pure vibrational forms, untainted by semantic distortion. Common angel numbers. 111/1111, you are awakening, in sync with your higher soul. 222, angels are with you, trust. 333, spiritual support at the highest level surrounds you. 444, steady, you are protected from all 4 directions of energy. 555, change is coming. Fear not. You have protection. 777, turn inward. An opening awaits you. 888, heaven and earth connection, you are perfecting. 999, a cycle is ending. Angels are waiting for you to move on. Babaji taught. Whenever a repeating number appears, it is God's gaze upon you through the fabric of time. 3. A soft sound, like a whisper of a wind, a whisper of unknown source. You are quiet, then hear a soft hum, or feel your ears click for a beat. Not a physical sound, but a high-frequency energy wave passing through your consciousness. This is a powerful sign, often during deep meditation, after prayer, or when you are about to receive an important message. It is not a hallucination. It is the sound of a door opening. 4. Animals, birds, butterflies, cats, and messengers. Animals have a very high capacity to sense energy. When a strange bird flies to you, when a butterfly lands on your hand, when a cat stares into space behind you, it's no coincidence. Common symbols. White dove, good omen, angels are near. Butterflies, transformation, angels say, you are changing. Cats, intuitive spirits. Dogs, protection, warning, and loyalty from the guardian dimension. Angels sometimes come in forms no one expects, for the true light needs no clothes. 5. A feeling of knowing, without reason, without explanation, but very clearly. Sometimes, you suddenly feel certain that something is true, without anyone telling you. Or you feel compelled to go in a direction, cancel a trip, start a project, or avoid a person, and then you realize, if you hadn't done so, the consequences would have been very different. That's not a vague intuition. That's simultaneous awareness. The angel whispers through your heart, and your soul receives it. 6. A surge of emotion for no reason, like being awakened by something invisible. You hear a piece of music, a voice in a video, or read a sentence, and tears flow uncontrollably. Not because of sadness, but because your soul is touched. That's a vibrational trigger where your guardian angel is sending a wave of unconditional love to awaken a part of you that has been forgotten. Don't be afraid when you cry for no reason. Know that there is light touching you. 7. Strange, lucid dreams, and they feel more real than awake. Sometimes, angels can't reach you when you're awake because your mind is too noisy. They wait for you to fall asleep and meet you in your dreams. They can appear as a very loving stranger, a shining being, or just a very unusual dream scene with a very deep resonance. If you wake up with the feeling, I just got help from someone, you may have just met your guardian angel. How to reopen your connection and talks with your guardian angel, deep practice from Babaji. You don't need to call me. I am always here. You just need to be quiet and feel me. Mahavatar Babaji. The core principle, you don't need to call, you need to vibrate at the right frequency. Angels are not hidden. You and they are always connected by a subtle, indestructible energy cord. The question is, are you vibrating at the right frequency to receive the signal? Babaji teaches, all forms of communication with the higher realms do not begin with the mouth, but with the frequency of the heart. So how do you reopen that channel of communication? Step 1. Clean the channel, release the old energy. Before you can listen to a high frequency, you need to quiet the layers of noise within you. Anxiety, judgment, fear, doubt. Beliefs that I am not worthy, I am not sensitive enough. Simple practice. Sit still, close your eyes. Imagine a white light coming down from the top of your head. Breathe in, say in your mind, I receive the light. Breathe out, say in your mind, I release all doubts and fears. 5 to 10 minutes a day. Each time you release a layer of low vibration, the connection will become clearer. Step 2. Breathe with the frequency, tune your mind into sacred space. Angels do not communicate in a noisy mind. You need to enter a neutral space where the mind is quiet and the heart is open. The 4-4-6 breath, very much taught by Babaji through his lineage. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 6 seconds. Repeat 7 cycles. This is the breath that helps you naturally fall into a state of telepathic receptivity. Step 3. Invite the angel with the energy of love and gratitude. No complicated rituals needed. No specific names needed. You just need to open your heart and speak from your heart. Suggested invitation to connect. My guardian angel, the highest light in my soul, I invite you to be more present with me today. I listen not with my ears, but with silence. I see not with my eyes, but with faith. I remember that you have never left me, and I am ready to walk the path of light with you. Then, sit still. No waiting. No pressure. Just be present. Step 4. Write it down, a connection journal. Immediately after meditating and inviting connection, write down by hand the feelings you've had, the images, symbols, or words that come to you, the very different messages or thoughts you receive. Writing by hand helps you anchor your vibration, and the angels will use this pathway to send signals more consistently. Step 5. Act on your intuition. That's how you respond to them. Nothing is more important than taking action based on the deep feelings you receive after connection. A small action, writing an email, avoiding a person, meditating for 10 more minutes, if it comes from subtle guidance, is a soul response to the angels. And from there, they will send stronger, faster, clearer signals. Distinguishing the voices of angels, intuition, and ego, the secret to maintaining your true frequency. 1. Guardian angels do not speak with fear, urgency, or coercion. The voice of light is always peaceful. If a voice makes you anxious, confused, or stressed, it is not from above. Angels never force you to do anything. They inspire, suggest with love, and let you choose through spiritual maturity. Characteristics of guardian angels: feeling, peaceful, open. Speed, very slow, like a whisper. Vibrational tone, light as the wind, but deep in resonance. Results, inspiring and reassuring. Characteristics from intuition: feeling, clear, gentle. Speed, gliding. Vibration, light, precise. Result, induces positive action. Characteristics from the ego: feeling, tense, confused. Speed, hasty, repetitive. Vibration, loud, contradictory. Result, causing doubt or criticism. 2. Intuition is the voice of the soul, refined instinct. Intuition has no reason, but it is never wrong. If you receive a knowing feeling, a nudge from somewhere, a feeling of "this is right, I can't explain it," it is usually intuition, a form of inner communication that can be in sync with your guardian angel. Intuition is the channel. Angels are the whisperers. Your soul is the listener. 3. The ego is the opposite. It talks a lot, speaks loudly, and is full of doubt. You might hear, "If you don't do this, you'll fail." They're disrespecting you. You have to prove yourself right. The ego loves winning, losing, fear of loss, and want it fast. It makes you make decisions out of anxiety and a sense of inadequacy. In contrast, the angel speaks like a great friend, not to convince, just to suggest. 4. How to verify. Check your feelings after listening. Ask yourself after hearing an inner message: does it make me feel peaceful or tense? Does it make me open up or close down? Does it come from a place of love or from a place of fear of losing something? If the message relieves you even though you are not sure where to go, does not force, does not attack anyone, it is most likely a whisper from a guardian angel or higher spirit. 5. There is something special about an angel's voice. It does not argue. The ego argues, tries to prove. The angel speaks only once, then falls silent and waits for you to choose. The angel's voice does not need to win. It only needs you to come back to yourself. Babaji. Practice. How to become more and more discerning. Discerning writing practice. Each day, when an intuition/idea comes, write in your journal. Where does this thought come from? What does it feel like to think about it? Do I feel expanded or contracted when I think about it? Do I feel free to choose? After a few weeks, you will begin to feel the vibrational difference between the three sources of messages: angels, intuition, self. Babaji's reminder: live in inner silence. And you will not need to ask who is speaking to you. You will know. In the space of true silence, there is only one voice, the voice of the light. And it is not someone else, it is the highest part of you, the part you call your guardian angel. You do not need to differentiate. You just need to come back to your true vibration, and all other voices will automatically become silent. When an angel sends you a mission, recognize and accept your soul's call. 1. Mission is not a pressure, it is a remembrance. Babaji taught, no one is sent without a goal. But the goal is not imposed from the outside, it blooms from within. A soul mission does not come as a forced plan, but as a sweet but irresistible urge. Something you always feel deeply attached to. Something you do very naturally, very truly, very happily. A feeling of this is what I have to do, whether anyone understands it or not. 2. How to recognize when an angel is sending you a mission. You begin to see a strange coincidence that keeps pushing you in one direction. Doors that no longer fit suddenly close. A new direction that scares you, but also excites you. You feel like you can no longer live half-heartedly. It's not a crisis. It's a portal to your true birth. They don't command you. They don't force you. They just ignite a fire in you that can't be extinguished. 3. How to move forward when the mission comes. First, don't try to understand it all right away. The message from the light is revealed step by step. You won't see the whole path, but the light will always be enough for the next step. Second, take small actions now. Start writing, start sharing, start learning, start cleaning, start sitting still. Third, listen to the feedback with deep feeling. When you are on the right path, even if it is not easy, you will feel peaceful, even if it is tiring. When you are on the wrong path, even if it is convenient, you will feel empty, even if it is praised. 4. You never have to do it alone. Babaji emphasized, once you accept your soul mission, the whole universe will start to align to support you. You do not have to become someone. You just have to return to being yourself, in your highest version. And when you live your soul mission, you not only connect with your guardian angel, you become a guardian angel for others. Conclusion, your guardian angel has never left you. You just forgot that you are light. Angels are not better than you. Not a higher entity outside of you. They are the light field you carry, coming from the soul that has gone before, watching over the part of you that is walking. I am the prayer of a more perfect version, walking the path to remembering myself. Mahavatar Babaji. If you have read this far, your guardian angel may have silently led you to this article. Not to learn more, but to reactivate a part of you that you already carry. And now, you can. Start calling out the name of the light within every day. Share this article with someone who needs a spark. Become a keeper of the flame, remind others that they are not alone. Namaste.